Cup semi-final day, home to Manchester. It's been a frustrating sort of couple of weeks for us probably in terms of results, where we felt like we put on really good performances for periods of games, but not seen out a full match. Everyone's very motivated to put that right, and what better day for it than a cup semi-final? Yeah, it'll be a good game. It'll be a tactical game with the way Manchester like to play. Should be a good game of football to watch.
You sure about that?
Games here tend to be full of action, and fingers crossed for 3 points.
3 points in the cup.
3 points in the cup. Yeah, I'm an idiot. That's all right.
Hi guys, my name's Charlie Bailey. I'm on debut and I'm being forced to sing a song, but I'm actually from New Zealand, funnily enough, yeah.
You're joking. Not another one?
But I'll be singing a beautiful song from New Zealand by the Dance Exponents called I'll Say Goodbye. I'll say goodbye, even though I'm blue, even though I'm blue, even though I'm blue.
What the hell is even that?
Today, Manchester will play 4-0, I think most of the time. All good? Their 4-0 is very similar to ours in terms of the movements they look to do. I thought last week, intensity in the second half out of possession, especially at midway through the half, was the standard that we probably haven't hit frequently enough this season. We got pressure high up, we trapped it here, we forced ball long. The court's small, it's short. We felt that when we tried to play out the back third. Today, let's get in their faces, let's make it uncomfortable for them. We'll create chances today, we'll score goals today. We don't stick legs in Jordan Edge or Jeff or whoever it is. Yeah, we defend them 1v1, and then when they try to play forwards, combination play, we win it back, we'll create opportunities there. In possession, we're gonna play both 3-1 and 4-0. Okay, we're gonna start in 4-0, we'll move to 3-1 as we go. They like to press on triggers, so they might start off sort of 2/3. They're looking for moments when the ball's in a wide area and they cover around it and we don't connect well, so we leave people isolated. When that happens, they go very aggressive on the first line. So message today, when we're building out the back of the court, is to stay connected. Ensure we have support around the ball all the time, opposite player can go in behind. Yeah, let's do it, on the court.
We're playing Manchester today. I think it's going to be a tough game. Yeah, it's my third game in Tier 1 now, so I'm slowly getting used to it. The rise in intensity, but Sam's briefed us, so I feel ready to go and play them. Score prediction, I'll go 2-1 win.
Semi-final today. Means we have to come away from this taking our chances and defending well. It's as simple as that. Get shots off against this goalkeeper, and then our chances will come, yeah? Hard to beat out of possession, lethal and dangerous in possession, yeah? Hands in. Blooms on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, guys, what's going on? It's Foz back on the mic this week. That makes it 3 weeks from 3. Let's see how long we can keep the streak going for until JK decides he wants to go again. Let's get into the lineups. We're starting off in a 4-0 formation with Big Ben Laz in net. Starting at right fix, we have the washing machine, Russell Goldstein. Starting at left fix, we have the old man, it's JK. On the right wing, we have New Zealand international, Tom Pickin. Starting on the left wing, it's the Thunder from Down Under, Ryan Jones. Coming off the bench, we have the destroyer, Jake Morris. Hadley Kwahuzi, it's Hadley Quattrucci. The Ginger Hinge is back again, it's Harry Lack. PC, Josh Gillespie. Cristiano Piccioni. And new signing and latest Kiwi addition, Charlie Bailey. Before we get into the game, I just want to point out that over 90% of the people watching our content aren't subscribed to the Bloomsbury YouTube channel. We want to spread the game of futsal in England, and you can help us do that by making sure you're subscribed. Smash that bell icon as well so you don't miss out on any of our content. And we are back with another match day at Queenswood. It's Bloomsbury Futsal versus Manchester in the semi-final of the Tier 1 Cup. Manchester bringing a few England players with them today. We can see Jordan Edge with the captain's armband on. Jeff Badu before, their number 7. Both absolute ballers. So let's see how this one plays out. It's a good strike from Tom early, but that one's blocked. But it's great pressure from Ryan. Ooh. Scoops it over the bar. It's a 3-point conversion from Ryan, but it's given away to Tom, who strikes wide of the left-hand beans on toast. Good few sighters for the Blooms lads here, but unfortunately can't quite convert. It'd be nice to, you know, put the ball in the back of the net in the first few minutes for a change, so things aren't so stressful for the entire game like they usually are. And it's a massive chance. Laz spreads himself well at the back post, but the Manchester player can't quite convert. And Manchester kicking now. We see them retaining possession on the halfway line. Jeff, one of the England players involved in their recent World Cup qualification campaign, played an instrumental role, and Jake can't put that one-on-one away. The Manchester goalkeeper stands him up well, makes the save. As I was saying, Jeff, one of the England players involved in the recent World Cup qualifiers, which included a couple of goals for him in the 9-0 win over Switzerland, I believe. Oh, look at me doing my homework before the game. All switched out to the right wing. Manchester's right wing. That goes under the Fix's foot, and it's out for a Blooms kick in. What can we make of this? It's a good strike. Well, it's not a good strike. It was a bit of a fluff, if I'm honest, but it's a shot on target. What a touch from me. Had a few people asking why I've not been named in the matchday squad recently. And announcement incoming. Big news for everyone. I've recently hung up my boots to kind of take on a bit more of this media role with regards to the YouTube. So you won't be seeing me on the court anymore, but I'll still be about on the match day as JK gets the ball and toes it wide of the post. A few sighters for the Blooms lads, like I said, and that continues, but can't quite convert as JK puts in a great sliding challenge there. I enjoyed going through the YouTube comments last week. A few accusations getting thrown about as Manchester have a strike that's deflected wide. That could have gone anywhere. Could have easily have nestled inside the Blooms net, but luckily it's deflected wide of the right-hand upright. Like I was saying, I got a lot of joy out of reading the YouTube comments last week, and that's an unbelievable pass from Chris. A lot of accusations flying around about our Tier 2 side throwing the game against Mavericks. Stick around to the end of the video if you want to hear my thoughts on that. As we see PC Josh Gillespie breaking down the left wing. He's done well. It's blocked. Russell not impressed that the ball didn't come to him there. A good strike from Chris. And it's a repeat strike from Chris, and it's 2 saves he's forced from the Manchester keeper there. The old man on the ball. Back of the court. Goes wide to the Ginger Hinger, Harry Lack. A bit of a booky first touch, but does get it under in the end. And the Thunder from Down Under's fouled out on the left wing for the first foul of the game. Let's see if Blooms can make anything from this. But we inevitably pass it backwards twice. We reset with Laz on the ball. As Calvin tries to go long, he takes a couple of deflections and is out for a Blooms kick in. Stop step there from JK. A good strike from Calvin, and he hits the post. It's a great strike, but unfortunately just off target. I think he had the Manchester keeper beaten as the Ginger Hinger picks up the ball, and it's another great save. The Manchester shot stopper having to pull off a few good early saves in this first half. I suppose they're not particularly early anymore as we come to about just over the halfway mark of the first 20 minutes. A little tap down the line from Jordan Edge, the Manchester captain, but it's blocked well by the Thunder from Down Under. Turn for the Manchester player, but JK stands him up well as he fires wide. Return to play with Manchester back on the ball in their final third. But it goes long, and it's well cut out by latest signing Charlie Bailey. What's he got? Squares it across the box, but nobody there, but it's a good strike from Tom Pickin. Forces a smart save from the Manchester keeper at his near post. Manchester managing to hold out the onslaught of Bloomsbury attacks that we've seen so far. It's a good positive start to the game from Bloomsbury. Hopefully we can keep that up for the remainder of the match. It'd be great to see us come away with a win. It's been a while since we've had a Blooms win on the YouTube, and that's a good strike from Jeff, but blocked well by the washing machine. And that's a timeout.
Similar message to most weeks when we're in these situations. We need to make him pay, okay? If you're through one-on-one, please just like commit him and go around him. He's a big guy. He will try to make himself a big guy. If you hit it at him, he covers a decent amount of space. He's not going to get low and then move again. All good? Yeah? Similarly, when we're shooting from range, less focus on just trying to batter the shit out of it. I have to hit it as hard as I can. Make sure you hit the target. Yeah? Make sure you hit it at a reasonable height and you hit the corner. When we're defending here, okay, so at times they're staying as a 4. When there is a 4, we need to show the ball wide. If they're a 4, be patient. When someone cuts, which happens quite often, they end up as a 3, high pressure then, because they just it off the court every time, okay?
Sam giving some instructions there about when to press this Manchester side, trying to isolate them at the back of the court, and also talking about being clinical. You know, we've seen a lot of early shots from Blooms, a lot off target, one hitting the post and a few good saves from the Manchester keeper. Got to start making some of these count if we want to get something out of this game. Charlie Bailey there, number 99 in his fresh purple kicks. As JK puts one across the box. And I don't think PC Josh Gillespie got a touch on it at the back post. So it's another goal this season for JK. Another goal from distance as we watch back on the replay here. Great strike into the side netting, and Blooms are 1 up with just over 5 minutes to go. It's been a great first half from Bloomsbury here. Putting a lot of pressure on Manchester, a lot of shots, a lot of chances. If we were just a bit more clinical, we wouldn't be drawing the game 1-1. And in classic Bloomsbury style, we go 1 up and concede straight away. Manchester scoring from the kickoff there. Absolutely knocks the wind out your sails every time that, I tell you what. So ball's lifted over. JK can't quite find PC Josh Gillespie in the middle there. Calvin got here from this kick in. Oh, we are so criminal for doing that. Seems like every week we score a goal and almost instantly our opposition hit back with a goal of their own. We've, in my opinion at least, definitely been the better side in this first half. So 1-1 isn't a fair reflection, but Manchester, with very few chances, find themselves 1-1. And that's a foul against Bloomsbury, our first foul of the half. Yeah, it just goes to show how important it is to be clinical in futsal. And right on cue, Manchester scuff one wide. The Manchester kick in. Jordan Edge on the ball there. Manchester captain. Just played across. And it's a good save from Laz. Saves well. Might be needed again here, but Calvin defends well and just can't quite keep the ball in. Kick in, Calvin trying to find the destroyer, Jake Morris in the middle, but the Manchester player does well. Hadley getting across and covering well, using his body excellently there to draw the foul. See if we can make something from this free kick. Which sees us with possession at the back of the court, but Manchester turn it over and Laz is required to make another good save. As he goes long to Chris, a great touch from him. Manchester scramble back and get it out for a corner. Goes back to Tom. It's a diving save from the Manchester keeper. We join with just under one and a half minutes on the clock now. Oh, it's a good move from Manchester. Good slick passing. They put the ball in the top bins. Jordan Edge on the score sheet there. As we watch back on the replay, it's a great pass across, and Jordan in absolute acres of space. How's he managed to find that much room? That much room there in the Bloomsbury D, I don't know. What was a good half for Blooms has turned into a bit of a disaster as we find ourselves trailing the game going into the last minute. See if we can grab one back before half-time. Manchester are a side with a wealth of experience. We don't really want to be chasing the game for too long. Definitely a side that know how to shut out a game. As we go long to Ryan. Can't quite put the ball on target. Another chance for Blooms. Back in that 4-0 shape now. Into Russell inside. And that's a foul on the edge of the Manchester D. As the Manchester player receives a yellow card. Let's make this one count. Come on, boys. 28 seconds on the clock. And JK passes that one out. And that is half-time. Blooms a bit unlucky in that first half, but Manchester very clinical.
When we are pressing, we need to, A, slow down on approach when we get towards the player. I think the first goal in particular, maybe we kind of lunged in a little bit, the pass went past us, and it's very hard for us in this moment to then be able to turn, run against someone who's got the momentum. And B, you need to then try and find a way to get hands on. They're doing it quite well. I think when we're playing indirect from our fix and then trying to cut through, they're trying to make it difficult for us to then get beyond them straight away. We need to do that to them.
I'm going to bring in a new rule that if your 4 scores a goal, you get off the court. 4 goals in 2 games. We've scored, and then we've just all gone to sleep. So we score a goal, your 4's just going to come off. We're going to put another 4 on who are like maybe like more fresh of mind, ready to dial in. Because it's 4 goals. We score, and then everyone's like, oh, 6, job done. We're in front now, buzzing, let's go. And it's like, oh no, 1-1. The next attack. At some point, we need to learn a f***ing lesson because that can't plague us every single week. Or we've got to accept that we're not going to win the big games. We played some really good futsal at times. We were in control of the game. I would say we were the better team. I'm probably biased, sure. I'd say we were definitely the better team, okay? They scored and they went 2-1 up, and it was just like, it felt like the most like deflated feeling of everybody's being like, oh, well, it's happened. And everybody in the court looked down. I looked over and the whole bench was just sat there like hunched over. It's do or die today. We've got to find it within ourselves. This is it. It's not one where it's like, okay, we dropped 2 points today, but we'll go again next week. We've got to find it within ourselves to actually make the moments count. There's 20 minutes on the clock. Win every single moment. Take pride in winning every single moment. Because I don't want to sit there in May and watch Genesis lift the trophy, or watch Manchester lift the trophy, and be sitting there being like, we could have done that if just like tracked that runner, or taken care on that set piece. The margins are fine, and it feels like, again, like, are we happy to let it drift, or are we going to go out and take the onus this half? It's going to be about whether we're capable of delivering what we can deliver. If we do that, we will win this game. But there needs to be belief on the court, there needs to be resilience in the tough moments, and there needs to be like the individual ownership to go and take that. All good? All right, let's go. Second half, let's do it. Let's do it, let's do it.
20 minutes to get to a cup final. And we are back for the second half. Here in this cup semi-final, Sam with a rousing half-time team talk. Trying to encourage the lads to leave it all on the court. Reminding them that this is a cup match, so we only get 1 shot at this. And right on cue, Russell hits a P-roller straight at the goalkeeper. Nag's also talking about defensive fundamentals. The 2 goals we conceded in the first half. Manchester finding themselves with plenty of room in the Bloomsbury box. And can't be having that in this second half. If we're looking to win some silverware, it'd be a great way to top off what has been a pretty average season. So let's see if we can mount the comeback, salvage something. The 2025-26 season. As Calvin scraps to the ball and it goes out for a Bloomsbury corner. You see John step up and he strikes into the top corner. What a finish from John. Another long-range goal this season. As he absolutely walnut whips that one into the top bins. And as per Sam's new rule set at half-time, a complete line change. So hopefully we don't concede straight from kickoff like we did in the first half. Rolls the ball back to JK. He's back on the court now. Charlie Bailey on the court as well in those interesting purple shoes. JK rolling the ball back to him. But Charlie gives the ball away. And Jeff on the ball now as it goes out to Jordan Edge, but Laz comes out, makes a brave save. But Jordan can't quite fire home. And the rebound. Good first 5 minutes of the second half as Charlie gives the ball away and clings on to Jordan's shirt, but it's a great save from Laz and a good block from JK. Blooms might be on the break here. Jake can find this pass to Charlie. Just too far ahead of him. So the whistle goes for a rolling foul against Bloomsbury. Good block from Josh and this massive chance, but Charlie can't quite find the net. The goal unguarded by the Manchester goalie who was out on the right wing as Manchester went fly to try and break the pressure. The Bloomsbury pressure at the back of the court. JK strikes well. And like I was saying, that's a huge chance with the keeper out on the wing. Manchester trying to use the keeper to get out of pressure. They give the ball away, and that's a strong tackle from John. But a good and a fair one. Harry plays the ball to Cristiano. White find the target. Good sighter for him in this second half now. Oh, and it's a massive chance for Manchester, but what a bit of defending that is by JK as he kind of does enough to distract the player and Lackey clears off the line. Josh gets skipped and JK lunging in and giving away a foul. The second of the half as he gets a talking to. The referee. Rejoin with a Bloomsbury kick in. Laz in possession. It's played long to Calvin. It's headed behind by Manchester. Jordan Edge on the ball now. Plays it into the middle. But a heavy touch from the Manchester player. And Calvin dives in to give away our third foul of the half. Blooms need to watch this foul count now. Like I mentioned earlier, every foul after the fifth foul is a 10-metre penalty. And with how close this game's looking like it's going to be come the dying minutes, you can't be giving away easy chances. As well as that, if this game does go to extra time, the fouls carry over. So if we do end up on 5 fouls, a 6th foul in extra time would also result in a 10-metre penalty as Russell strikes, but it's saved well again. The goalie, Manchester on the break here. A great pass across the court. As Blooms defend and it goes out for a kick-in. Pass back to Jeff. It's out to the wing. It's switched. A good block by Tom. Manchester managed to retain possession. Oh, it's a huge chance. Bit of space. And Laz saves well. The ball coming off the crest of the Bloomsbury badge. We love to see it. Well done, Laz, as he stands up bravely. Tom strikes well, but that's also saved well by the Manchester shot stopper as Jeff mounts the charge. Breaks into the Blooms' final third, but what a block /tackle that is by JK. He's playing the ball out to the Thunder from down under. Tom dancing across the court just to find JK. JK switching out to Ryan here. He's across to Calvin. Blooms moving the ball nicely. Needs to put together a little combination as JK just tries to slow things down and cut through the court. Switched out to Ryan. Plays inside to JK. Good turn. A good bit of pressure here from Manchester. Oh, as Blooms give the ball away. Just as we were looking for stringing together a combination. Manchester player puts the ball in the back of the net via the gap between Laz's legs. Perhaps one that Laz won't want to see again, but with the whole goal to shoot at, those ones are never easy. Oh dear. Just over 10 minutes on the clock. Blooms find themselves 3-2 down. So we were just starting to build a bit of momentum. It's classic Bloomsbury this season, if I'm honest. We just start to look good, and then a series of silly little mistakes mean that we find ourselves on the back foot again as we go chasing the lead once again in this match. JK defending well as the ball starts to bobble around, but Manchester get it under control. JK using his body well to shield the ball. Finds Tom Pickin. Switches across to Ryan. The Thunder from down under. Manchester looking for triggers to press, and they found one. Bloom's under a little bit of pressure now in their own third. Calvin plays it back to JK. Got to just make sure here. JK managed to break a bit of pressure. Just got to make sure the passes are to feet. Can't be giving the ball away again. And Calvin can't quite find Ryan in the middle as his pass is blocked. It's good work from Blooms. They kept the ball well in that combination. Just can't quite convert the pass across goal. But in fairness to Manchester, they defend it fairly well. There's Tom with a big air shot, but he's scrapping for the ball. And he ends up in the back of the Manchester net. Tom Pickin not giving up on that one. And it's a goal to Bloomsbury. Tom scrapping for that one after a pretty decent save from the Manchester keeper, a brave save. He manages to just chip the rebound into the goal, and it's 3-3 here at Queenswood now. Blooms doing well to come back from a deficit twice. Level the scores. It's lucky. Can he find Josh Gillespie? He can't. It's cut out by the Manchester player. Manchester look like they're about to break, but Jake the Destroyer manages to break down that Manchester attackers. Laz looks to go long to PC Josh. The goalkeeper clearing his lines well. Ginger Hinger lucky on the ball there as he plays it out to Jake Morris. Quite a young four, this. Lackey on the ball, Hadley out on this wing, and Jake on the far side. But Lackey gives the ball away. Big chance for Manchester. They find Jordan Edge, but the England player absolutely fluffs that one. And Blooms managed to survive. Yeah, like I was saying, this is a young four for Bloomsbury. PC Josh bringing up the average age fairly significantly. I'm sure he won't mind me saying that. Lackey puts a bit of pressure on Jordan Edge. And Jake just diving in and giving away another Bloomsbury foul. That's 4 Blooms fouls. And still just under 7 minutes to play. So that deflection hits the Bloomsbury crossbar. And what a save that is from Laz off Jeff, who finds himself in acres of space. But Laz with great footwork to cover across the goal. And save well with his chest. Jeff plays that one inside. Another massive chance. And I cannot believe Blooms have managed to survive that one. Jordan, normally known for being incredibly clinical, manages to just hook that one wide of the Bloomsbury goal. Blooms hanging on by the skin of their teeth. And another massive chance. Manchester player puts wide. And that's 3 or 4 huge chances in the space of 2 minutes. Manchester uncharacteristically lack the clinicality to find the back of the Blooms net. So we give away the 5th foul, which means that every foul after this now is a 10-metre penalty. Oh, and Jordan just puts that one wide of the Blooms goal. You might see Manchester trying to go one-on-one. It's another strike from range from John. But yeah, like I was saying, you might see Manchester trying to go one-on-one more. Now we've given away the 5th foul to try and draw that 6th foul. And sucker Bloomsbury into giving away a 10-metre. If this match was to go to extra time, like I think I've said already, the fouls do carry over into extra time, meaning a 6th foul in extra time would also result in a 10-metre penalty as a timeout is called.
Now we're getting tired, okay? Now we're on 5 fouls. Decision-making of how we're defending, okay? Now is about being hard to beat, and they will give us opportunities to counter. So we're getting caught in these moments where we're diving in, or we're here and we're trying to dive in and challenge for the ball. Your job, if I'm defending Nags and the ball's, this is the right outline, I'm in front of him, I'm blocking the passing line forwards. As he carries the ball, I stay in front of him. They force passes when you block passing lines well, they'll turn it over. Yep. Okay? Yep. All good with that? Nice, same 4, keep it going.
Sam encouraging the boys to defend sensibly. Telling them there's no need to kind of lunge in when we're blocking passing lines well. As Tom skips through the Manchester defences, but it's saved well again by the Manchester keeper. And Manchester find themselves on the break. What can Jeff do here? Tries to square it back across, but Calvin cuts out well. Needs to be on the break, but Tom gets dispossessed. As Sam was saying, there's no need for us to lunge in unnecessarily. Give away that sick foul. Just got to defend sensibly. There's a foul, as there's a foul off the ball on Tom Pickin. JK down in some distress here. Hopefully he's all right. He's obviously been one of our main goal threats in this game today, having scored 2. Watching him hobble off there is not a good sign. Hopefully we'll see him back in action in this game, but it's not looking positive. Josh with a chance to win the game. 10 seconds, but it's deflected wide by Manchester. Ball played back to Tom. It's a big save on the from the Manchester keeper when the pressure was on. As Cristiano's shot is blocked. Manchester run the ball out. 9 seconds on the clock. See if we can get a shot away before the buzzer goes. Tom Pickin squaring the ball to Russell. Shoot, Russ! The buzzer goes, and it's going to extra time here at Queenswood.
In possession, first of all, okay? What types of passes or areas or moments are we giving away the ball and the transitions in at the moment? Okay, so it's when we're looking for either pivot diagonally from like there, or if pivots come there and we're going like that. Extra time, game management. Calvin and Josh, we're gonna stay 3-1, are just gonna dominate up high. We're gonna be safe as a 3 so we can face forwards all the time and play forwards. If we have one thing that we come away from this 10 minutes, whether we win or we lose the game, okay, is if they're gonna beat us, it's not gonna be that we give the ball away at the back of the court. The fouls carry over, so disciplined, okay?
Blooms on 3, yeah? Let's go out there. 1, 2, 3, Blooms!
Sam with a little bit on game management there, reminding the lads that the fouls carry over. Just also encouraging them to be safe with the ball at the back of the court. Trying to identify which sort of passes are getting us in trouble. Transition so crucial in futsal. One of the main ways that teams score, if not the main way that sides score in futsal. Obviously such little space that any advantage you can get on the break is huge. So we've got to make sure we're limiting those as it's only 5 minutes each way. As Ryan scores what might be one of the goals of the season. Tom with a great ball over the top and Robin van Persie-esque. Ryan just volleys that one past the Manchester keeper. What a goal that is. Balloons take the lead. It's 4-3 now here at Queenswood. That is a huge goal. Hopefully that's the fire we need in our bellies to go and win this game now. Ryan, what a finish that is. As we see Sam sticking to his earlier rule that he made and swapping out all 4 players on the court. It's collected nicely by Laz. It's out to Jake. And Nikwahuzi on the ball now. It's back in the centre to Jake, and that's a foul off the ball against Manchester, who, unlike Bloomsbury, look like they may not be in much danger of giving away 6 fouls. Having said that, they are on a 3 foul count. And 3 minutes left in this first period of extra time. Who knows? Jeff on the ball there. Certainly one of the more dangerous Manchester players. Just makes things happen. Can beat people easily one-on-one. As he wins the ball back. Jordan just lifting that one into the roof of the net as we watch on the replay. It's a good finish. But again, he finds himself in a lot of space in the Bloomsbury box. And that's 4-all as Hadley looks to go down the line. Manchester opt to keep that one in. Bloomsbury giving up the lead there. It's 4-4 now. 4-all as we win the ball back. Can he find Josh? And it's a goal! 3 goals in very quick concession. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. Quick succession, I think. PC Josh puts that one into the back of the Manchester net. And that's Bloomsbury now winning 5-4. 3 goals, like I said, in this first half of extra time. Blooms regain the lead. Plenty of action in this first half of extra time. It's very quick fire as Lackey can't quite get back behind the ball as he gets wall passed around. Jordan can't find Jeff on the back post. Number 18 for Manchester's looked very threatening this game, so we're going to have to look to keep him comfortable as the buzzer goes, and that's the end of the first half of extra time.
At the moment, when we're playing, people are cycling back down on the second or third base. They can do it on the far side, and they're kind of going, I'm all right here. As the ball moves, pressure builds. Okay? They've got 5 minutes. So they're going to come out, and the pressure's going to go up and up. Out of position, yeah? They're going to hit players at ball. They're going to cut. They're going to try run you around. Build pressure. Dominate your 1v1s. No fouls.
And here we go, the second half of extra time. Manchester starting with the ball. Immediately giving it back to us. Lackey bowls it out to Ryan. The Thunder from down under. And goes out. Manchester playing forward confidently. Some good feet from that number 18 on the far side. Like I said, he's been certainly one of their more threatening players today. You have to try and keep him quiet in this second half of extra time. Manchester with a big chance. The player at the back post can't quite direct that one on target. A jostle here on the near side between Calvin and the Manchester player, and a foul's been given against Bloomsbury. I'm not sure that that's the right decision. And it's a 6th foul, and it looks like it's going to be a 10-metre penalty, but I'm not sure that that's a Blooms foul. If anything, I think it's a foul. I think it's a Manchester foul, but let us know what you think in the comments. And it looks like there's been some chat towards the referees on the bench. So the referee goes over and speaks to JK. He gives him a second yellow card, and that's a sending off. What can Laz do for this 10-metre penalty? Let's see if he can save it. Oh, the Manchester player hits the post, and Blooms survive. As the follow-up's put over the bar. Blooms surviving the 10-metre penalty. With their lead intact at 5-4 as Manchester give the ball away. Ryan can't convert. So they head straight back down the other end, and it's a kick in. Goes wide. Laz bowling it in to Josh Gillespie. He holds it up well. There's a great back heel to Tom Pickin. Come on, Jake. Oh, the toe poke goes wide from Jake. Massive chance for Blooms. Who now seem to be building back into the game after that 10-metre penalty. A couple of chances. There's just over 2 minutes on the clock. Jordan Edge with a strike, but Laz saves well, parries into a good area. Set back for Tom Pickin, who's skipping down the line nicely. Can he find the pass across? It's cut out in the middle. Manchester with a 3-on-2, but Blooms players scrambling back, and Ryan Jones does very well. The Thunder from down under defends well. Join with the Blooms kick in. Josh a chance, and it's headed across the box, but Ryan can't quite get on that one on the back post. Josh doing very well with a little cushioned header. Manchester on the ball now. Jake defending well, sliding in. As Josh clears, just puts it out. It's a good block from Ryan. It's a Manchester corner, number 18, free in the middle. No! Another goal conceded by Blooms in the dying seconds. In the corner, the Manchester number 18 finds himself free with 2 seconds on the clock now. Oh, so close to getting over the line, but it's down to penalties to decide the outcome of this game now.
Frustrating. It's all right. We've got the chance of redemption by winning a penalty shootout. Good thing. We've got one of the best shot stoppers in the league. Yeah? All good? Yeah. It's fine. Back yourselves. Hit the f***ing corners. Back yourselves in this moment. You've worked so f***ing hard in the last 50 minutes. And whether it's gone exactly how I want it to or not, we owe it to ourselves now to f***ing get it over the line. Okay? I'll let you decide who wants to take spot kicks, who backs themselves. Okay? But I back every single person here to have one. Okay?
Hands up.
Let's go, okay? This is our opportunity now, yeah? We've done enough in the game. We are where we are. But now this is the opportunity to go out there and win, okay? Commit to your side, and let's put it away. Come on, hands in. Blooms on 3. 1, 2, 3. Blooms. Let's go. Lads, you got this, lads.
And here we go. It's penalties to decide the winner of this one. Oh, the drama of the cup. Manchester opting to switch their keeper. Calvin steps up for our first penalty. Ooh, and the keeper gets a hand to it, but it goes in off him. Manchester's first penalty. What can Laz do? It's a great penalty. It's high into the net, and it's 1-1. Tom Pickin scores an assured penalty. Never looked like he was going to miss. 2-1 Bloomsbury. Ooh, Laz getting a piece of that one, but can't quite keep it out. It's 2-2 now. Ryan Jones, a thunder from down under, strikes cleanly past the Manchester keeper. Great penalty. Jeff versus Laz now. It's an assured penalty. It's 3-3. Always thought he was going to score. Russell, here we go. And the Blues captain is denied. That is a great save by the Manchester keeper. Russell denied. Blues chasing now as Manchester convert. Let's take the lead in the shootout. You see Josh Gillespie scores. Laz needing to save this one. Manchester number 18's played well all game, and he does! What a save, Laz, to keep the Blues' hopes alive. It's a great save from Ben Laz. Laz, you hero. And Lackey steps up to take his penalty. Cool, calm and collected. Slots it away to his right. Now composed. The Manchester player steps up now. Puts it right down the middle as Laz guesses right. Jake Morris, the destroyer. What's he got? Manchester keeper saves well. He guesses the right way and manages to keep that one out. Come on, Laz, we need you now. It goes in off his face. Manchester win the game on penalties. It's a cruel way to exit the cup for Bloomsbury. Sometimes that's just the way it goes. We'll see you next week. So I just feel like I need to address a few rumours. There's been some comments flying around on the interweb about our Tier 2 side deliberately throwing the game against MK Mavericks to stop LDN movements winning the league. And all I've got to say on that is,